We are part of Odoo ecosystem for more than 10 years. We are an Odoo partner for more than 5 years. We can see the difference. Odoo has great ecosystem. These apps are amazing.
Hello, Kalpesh. Good morning. It's
Hey, Dave.
nice to meet you. Sit
Yeah.
down here and have a quick conversation.
I'm looking forward for that. Nice to meet you, Dave.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what's your relationship with Odoo as a partner.
I'm representing Aktiv Software, and we have been part of Odoo Partner for more than 10 years, and we focus more on the digitalization. We have been working with Odoo for more than 10 years. We have got presence offices in US, in India, in Kenya. We have got more than 100 plus employees, so our team members, full-fledged Odoo professionals. They are working with us. And our major focus is on the digitalization.
I'm sure there's a lot of challenges in the digital transformation, especially if businesses are, kind of still in that pen and paper or maybe on a legacy system. How have you been able to sort of cut through those challenges and, help your customers make that transition into Odoo?
So, as I said, we have been in Odoo for more than 10 years, and now we have got a very, deep expertise in some of the industries. Okay, we have understood their pain areas, challenges. We understand what challenges, normal challenges they are facing, and we have come up with the solutions that really helps them in increasing the efficiency or streamlining their processes. We also use ready-to-use Odoo apps, which helps them in shortens the implementation timeline. So all those things, it has been helpful. And overall, again, our focus is our major focus is on the consulting, right? So Odoo offers great features, okay, and we just don't want to deliver on the technical side. We would like to become a consultant, or we would like to use this consultative approach wherein we talk to our clients, understand what is their long-term objective, and we made a tailored implementation plan which helps them in improving their overall efficiency.
Awesome. That sounds great. And you mentioned, there are certain apps that kind of help you with that transition. Could you maybe share a few of those apps with us today?
So of course, there are sales, purchase, accounting, inventory, manufacturing, okay, project management. These are all the standard apps, but yeah, they are. The apps of Odoo, they are very comprehensive. I know it offers you great features, and it's a feature rich. And many times, when it offers you many features, people might perceive it as complex, but with Odoo, this is very easy to use, right? So it's a great. As I said, it's a comprehensive, but still very easy to use, right? So these are very commonly used, but it is. These apps are amazing.
Yeah, no, they are, and I think the simplicity is something that a lot of customers really like about Odoo.
Correct.
They might be used to a solution where it's a little bit hard to learn and hard to train up the employees and get everyone proficient in using the software.
Correct.
And you mentioned a little bit about consulting, and I'm sure there's some training that goes along with that. Do you have any kind of unique value propositions there, sort of around that transition and making sure that the customer can train their employees?
So overall focus is end-to-end implementation, which involves understanding their processes, how best we can digitalize them with standard Odoo apps. If something is not there, Odoo has great ecosystem. So we try to use some of the ready-made modules, and ultimately go quickly live. And at the same time, we provide support. We also help them with the trainings, user manuals. We write user stories, right? So we do all this stuff, and that the clients are really happy with this consultative approach. So with the Odoo's apps and our consultative approach, it's a win-win situation for all of us, and ultimately it brings a lot of value on the table for clients.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And I know we're talking a lot about customers, but I'd also like to back up and talk a little bit more about the partnership as well. Is there any specific thing about the partnership that you think was very key to your company's growth in our ecosystem?
I would certainly agree that Odoo's partnership has been a great benefit. Odoo is growing really fast, and by becoming their partner, it adds a lot of values. Number one, their partner team, or I'll say channel team, they are very supportive, very friendly. They help us in the sales, pre-sales, marketing. I mean, they help us in all the with all this platform, or also services. With that, we can onboard clients easily. At the same time, by becoming a partner, it increases our credibility, right? It also enhances our technical knowledge, you know, and of course, when we talk to our client that we are official Odoo partner, that brings different value, and clients are, they are ready to listen, they are ready to see what we are there to offer.
Yeah, and I hear that a lot from partners. Just having Odoo step into that conversation and help drive that forward. I think it's really important because one thing is that open source is great, and obviously you can find anyone to do development work. But I think working with a partner that is trained, has expertise, and has that backing, really brings a lot of value to the
Absolutely,
implementation.
there is no second thought on that. And we have been in Odoo. We are part of Odoo ecosystem for more than 10 years. We are an Odoo partner for more than 5 years. We can see the difference when we were working as an independent Odoo, I'll say, development company, and for last 5 years we are partner. We can see a decent, I mean, significant difference in overall our approach, in customer acceptance, and overall, we also get direct, indirect benefits by becoming a partner. So it's a great, it's great to be part of this ecosystem.
No, and we're happy to have you here. And we see a lot of those success stories from people that might be operating in the Odoo ecosystem without an official partnership, and they make that transition, and it's almost like you didn't realize what you were missing until you're there. Are there any specific projects you'd like to share with us, or anything that you've done recently that you think the audience at home might want to learn about?
So overall, we have built a great expertise on specific some of the industry, especially manufacturing, uh, wholesale and trade, e-commerce. And in manufacturing, we have built a configurator, which we call it as a CPQ, configure, price, and quote. So if any clients who are in this, who are in businesses of configuration, offering configurator, or configurable products to their clients, with our module, they can effectively configure the product, manage the prices dynamically, and streamline their manufacturing, or I'll say bill of material, manufacturing processes. So this module has been really helpful, and we have been helping clients in specific in this particular industry, and streamlining their processes, especially sales and manufacturing processes.
That sounds amazing, and that's something that I do hear a lot, from customers, and being able to come in and create those custom developments where maybe Odoo is 70% of the way there, and you're driving that extra 20%, but that
Exactly.
20% is really what makes the product.
Absolutely. So that's what. So we always tell that Odoo is feature rich. It offers you comprehensive, features, and you don't have to do much. I know we as a partner, we come here, we understand what you need, and we try to change or transform those challenges or requirements with the. We help in automating or digitalization with the configuration, and remaining 20-30%, which is not there. There are some apps, or we help us with our technical expertise, and in overall, we achieve full end-to-end digitalization, or transform their processes in proper digitalized format.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Is there anything else that you wanted to sort of discuss today before we leave our audience?
So overall, we this is my fourth participation. In Odoo Connect. I did it in 2019, 2023, 2024, and of course, and this year it is in SFO, and it's a. I attended yesterday's pre-event partner meet. Great crowd, very positive vibes.
It's always great when we can meet with our partners in person. I say this as an account manager, is that, these events are great because there's some people that I've been working with for years but never met in person. And I think having those in-person conversations are really valuable.
Absolutely. So I have been, talking to my channel manager, Skylar, for last couple of months. We had very frequent discussion on WhatsApp, email, chat. She has been amazing. And but no, we met her yesterday, along with, we also met with Edward, April, and it's always great to meet face to face. We can have, we can exchange the the confidence, and it's a different experience.
Yeah, I agree, and I think having that time with your account manager, that's very valuable,
Absolutely.
and I think one of the biggest successes of the partner program is your account manager. They're that main connection with Odoo and your company, and I think increasing sort of the trust between you two. It just really helps you work a lot better and potentially win a lot more business and help out a lot more customers, which is what the
I
important thing is.
100% agree with that.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down today. It was
Thank you so
it
much,
was a
Dave.
pleasure.
It was, pleasure is all mine, and it was wonderful to see you guys. And as I said, I'm wishing everyone great success.
Thank you. Thank you very much.